Alright then guys, welcome to episode 19 of my playthrough of Total War Saga, Thrones of Britannia. I'm AsgardsChamp, welcome. Quick reminder, as always, I'm building a bit of a community, or trying to, on Instagram and Twitter. Links are down in the description below if you wish to follow me down there, that would be greatly appreciated. And with all that said, let's get straight into it. So, in terms of the end of the last episode, what we did was we kind of mopped up Stratclute and their ally. I mean, their ally still has a little bit of, well, an army here, but they're not really going to concern us, I don't think. Another thing I noticed as well is that the Viking raiders who came from the northeast have actually decided to move inland, and I think this is the same army here, Odin's Ravens, and they're at war with the vassal or ally of Stratclute. So I would imagine they're going to kill them, so that's fine, don't need to worry about them. I've positioned my troops along my border here. So I've got one army there, one here, and one up in the north. And that's so that I can launch a war against Lachlan and Orkney. They're allied together, so when I go to war with one, I'm probably going to go to war with the other. I will be going to war with Lachlan, though. So I wonder if Orkney might stay out of the war. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I think we should start formulating a bit of a plan as to how I'm going to do that. Oops, ignore that, sorry. So, with the army here, Fury of Tyr, they're going to be playing a bit more of a defensive game. I'm sure that Lachlan's armies will try and attack me along my border. Now, they could push this way. The problem, if I do that, is that this is completely undefended here, so I think I'm going to leave this army here in defence. They can get around quite easily to defend this part of the border here. I have the Death Givers down in the south. Now these guys can be the main force who are going to start mopping up and taking these settlements here, and maybe meet up with the Fury of Tyr up here when they get a chance. So that's the plan for these guys. Now I'm sure they'll encounter some resistance, hopefully no more than one army, or at least 120 stack at a time. We'll see what happens. If I have to bring the Fury of Tyr down to help out, I will do that. Similar thing then up in the north with Thor's Hammer. These guys are poised to kind of fight Orkney. Now there is a Lachlan army sat right here. Do my best to play quite defensively with these guys as well. Maybe take a few settlements just to put pressure on them and see where that leaves us. And finally, we have the Swords of Wayland. Now these are a very small force. I'm wondering if I should just leave them as is and not bother actually recruiting anyone for them, and just go harass them here in Northern Ireland, and maybe take these two little island settlements here as well. Maybe do that first actually and then move into Northern Ireland. Yeah, I just want to be a bit annoying with them, to be honest, and you can take kind of undefended settlements easily enough. It's just the walled ones they'll struggle with. There's one here on the coast. Doesn't look like there's many others that Lachlan actually own. This one here as well. So what I could do is maybe take all their minor settlements and then recruit some troops for them. I'm sure our income will be much better once we've done that. Let's see. Anyway, let's just check these things here. So we've got governance available in 2 different regions. Now we do actually have the money to put some people in here now, where we didn't before. I believe it's, yeah, so it's this one here and this one here. So let's start here. Oops, cancel that. We want to decide on a character to put in there first of all. Now we've got a preacher here who gets income from the church. Now if I remember rightly, let's just head over there. Well, one of these provinces had 2 churches. Here is this one. Now who do these guys fall under? Actually they might already have a governor here. No they don't. Is that the right one? I'm getting confused now. Sorry, no, it's Scone here, sorry. They do have a governor. Alright, well that's a shame, never mind. These guys, there is a church here actually, so we could get more church income from that one. Let's check up here as well. No churches. So let's put the governor who gives as a bonus to church income. Let's pop him here. Accept that one, and then we need to put someone else here. Who have we got? Oops. Okay, maximum number of governors, 10 out of 10. Alright, never mind, that's fine, we can afford to leave that as is now. Low public order then in North Mercia, which we've been painfully aware of for quite some time now. Again, we've got our army down here on the southern border. His guys are kind of protecting against rebellions, but we were thinking maybe of moving them against these guys. Now, that's actually a good point. We could probably recruit some more units. I'm just conscious of what we have in the recruitment pool at the moment. We've got some Northumbrian Thanes. We do have a few units of everything, actually. So we absolutely could recruit some units for them. We need 8 to bring them up to a full stack, which is probably not what we need, but what would be ideal. Give me a couple of minutes, I'll have a look through this, see if it's affordable first of all, and see if I can pick out some units that would be good for this force. I'm probably just going to take cheap units, to be honest, but yeah, give me 2 minutes and I'll be back with you. Alright then, so I've not gone crazy. 5 more units, which would put them up to 16 out of 20. Just some cheap spearmen, 1 set of axemen, and a couple of cheaper archers as well. The archers only take 2 turns to replenish, which is all good. These guys 1 turn. Actually, if they're only 1 turn, well, that could just be that there's 1 turn remaining. Same with the archers, it might just be that there's 2 turns remaining, rather than that's the total amount of turns. It's fine, we'll leave it as it is anyway. We're only spending another 300 per turn, and 50 food as well, so let's go for that. Now, we're going to move these guys as well over to Dor, and then we'll attack from the north. What might happen is that these guys end up getting taken by the Anglo-Saxons, maybe. Or Defender here. We'll see. If it's still available by the time we get there and are replenished, we will take these as well. And then hopefully we can manage some of the buildings here in North Mercia and manage the low public order that we've got. Because we don't really want to get any more rebellions over here. It's bit of a pain in the ass there. So alright, what I'm going to do is then I'm going to end the turn, and then I think next turn we go to war with Lachlan. So this is probably where everything is about to go wrong, so wish me luck. Alright then, so we have a faction destroyed. This is the ally of Stratclute, so they're gone. Okay, so this is a bad event to happen. The best of intentions. Unfortunately, many of our free subjects have interpreted this increase in militarism as you tightening your grip on their lives, which has made them uneasy. So we have, what is it, a -3 penalty to public order for 6 turns. So be it. Sure, that will cause me some problems, but it's fine. And some traits gained there, that's all good. So yeah, now we have a risk of rebellion in North Mercia again. It's -7, which gives 7% chance of a rebellion, I think. Alright. I need to start this war, I think. I'm just trying to think where to start it. I think probably moving the Death Givers over here. Take this settlement. Let's just have a look actually at their strength. So I think the balance of power here is slightly in our favour, ever so slightly. Now that's obviously going to take into consideration I've got an army down in the south as well, which are not going to be available in this war here. Which means they probably have 3 or 4 full stacks, if not more. And they have their allies as well. In fact, who are their allies? No, they don't have any allies anymore, so Orkney they must have broken their alliance with. I'm sure they had one before. They do have a defensive pact with Dyflin though. Which means if I attack them, they may go to war with me. Let's just quickly check on them. So they actually have some land. Oh, they have this island here, rather. I have my southern force, which could always be moved to defend, but this could be tricky. They don't look very strong, though. So maybe they won't join the war. I guess we wait and see, but yeah, let's get this going. Declare war. Let's do it. Alright, so yeah, the allies are here. Difflin. Whether they're going to actually join or not, I'm not sure, but yeah, let's declare war again now. It's bounced back to being about even here. Maybe it's just my eyesight, but it looks like that's a little bit in their favour. Either way, let's go for it. Alright, so Difflin have also gone to war with me. Occupy that. So I guess the plan here is to blitzkrieg them a little bit, just try and take as much territory off them as possible, as quickly as possible, from all directions as well. And, you know, don't give their economy a chance to recover once we've taken those initial settlements. I say all this, let's see how it actually ends up going, because they might go totally wrong, but we'll see. So yeah, that's one settlement down. Perfect. Now then, we've got these guys here as well.
Wait for new orders, men.
So if these guys want to jump into the sea... Okay, not jump into the sea, you know what I mean. They need to go down to the south there, which means I could maybe come this way. Yeah. There is also Difflin's territory over here I could take. That's interesting actually. Something I'd not considered before, maybe. That is a walled settlement though, so maybe I don't want to mess with that just yet. I thought I could get them into the water from here, but apparently not. Unless I move them that way, maybe? So what might actually be a good idea is if I come take this settlement here with them first. I would choose winter to go and do this attack as well, wouldn't I? That's typical. Okay, I'm going to move them here. I should avoid the attrition. Yep. Okay, next turn, or the turn after, however long it takes. Yeah, probably 2 more turns. We'll move them to take this settlement, and then from there we'll launch our raid over the sea and take maybe these settlements first, and then move into Northern Ireland from there. I probably should have checked all of that beforehand, but never mind. That's typical of me, but there you go. Okay, Furious here. Keeping them where they are for defensive purposes, and Lachlan have an army over here. Now Orkney actually didn't end up in this war. Do I want to attack them?
My halls are enriched by your visit. Take a seat.
I mean, they have these territories here, which I am gonna want. I'm gonna need. However, is it wise to bring in another faction into the war that I'm already kind of stretched quite thin? I could always come back for them afterwards. That will be a bit of a pain, having to move back through my own territory right into the middle of it. But I think that makes sense. I mean, they're not a strong faction, but even if they've got 120 stack, that could kind of make a difference for me. So yeah, maybe we just move Thor's Hammer and maybe just come and attack over here straight away. And try and take these northern regions over here. Where can we move them to first of all? Because I don't want them to suffer attrition. Okay, they can sit there. I wonder if I can get military access from these guys. Do I need it actually?
Lay out your propositions,
I mean,
my
they're
friend.
probably not going to go to war with me. Yeah, no, we won't bother. Because that means that I'm going to have to break that treaty when I do come to attack them, and that could have negative repercussions for me. Anyway, I think with that done, there isn't anything else to do for this turn. Again, I don't really want to move these guys down here because then they're too far away from this settlement. And there isn't really anywhere for them to go. None of this kind of land here is... You know, there's no settlements here. Yeah, I feel like Thor's Hammer over here can probably deal with all this, as long as they don't encounter a load of resistance, but there's only 120 stack there that I can see so far. Anyway, let's end the turn again and just see what they do, I guess, and react to Lachlan. Alright then, so no events this turn. North Mercia still has its problems. That's fine. Yeah, we've got this force here still moving over towards Door, which is good. Let's just keep them moving. I'd rather this army didn't sit in Nottingham there. That makes it probably difficult to take with only 16 units. It's fine, this is not urgent anyway. What is urgent is everything else that's going on with Dyflin. I don't see any armies for Dyflin yet, so that's good. Let's get these guys moving up. Next turn they should have that settlement for us. And I guess let's keep the Death Givers moving. Now, I'm probably going to take... it's a good question actually. Do I take this settlement first? And then from there move on to here? Or do we take this one first? I think we take this one first. Again, we just want to hurt their economy as much as possible. As quickly as possible as well. Before they have really a chance to recover. This does make me think I should move these guys out to attack somewhere. Just where though, that's the question. Let's just have a look on the strategic map here. Okay, so we've got Thor's Hammer here. They can move this way and take maybe these 4 settlements. Or they move north first and then come down. This is the problem because this is where their armies. So yeah, I probably need to send Thor's Hammer here first. Then with the Fury of Tyr, who are sat here. Nope, that's the Death Givers. Fury of Tyr are here. Yeah, there isn't really anywhere for them to go. See, I was expecting Orkney to be part of this war because they were allied with them before. At least I think they were. So these guys were going to be kind of defending this border, but doesn't really need defending at the moment. So if I move the Fury of Tyr out, where am I going to be putting them? Probably north. Okay, I think maybe I just leave it for now. Or maybe we just move them up to the border. See, a lot of this is kind of like impassable terrain as well. Is that impassable? Yeah, so they can't actually go that way, they can only go north, which means people can only come down from the north as well. Alright, let's send them to this northern border here. This side's covered by the Death Givers here. Okay, that's fine. These guys here then, Thor's Hammer. I think we move them to this region first of all. Yeah, it might annoy Orkney a little bit, but it's fine. The minute we see like 2 big 20 stacks, so is the minute that's when I'm going to be turning around and going the opposite direction, but let's wait and see. Low Public Order, Northymbre, yeah, that's fine, we know about that one. Okay, I don't think there's anything else to do really this turn. Again, it's going to be a few quick turns until the battles start happening. So yeah, let's end the go there. Alright guys, so something I didn't notice in the last turn, which I was kind of prepared for anyway, so it's not too bad, but the Hay King moved over, and I think that's because we declared war again. Now we've been given another choice here, kings or crosses. We can either push it towards the army or the English. I think again, push it towards the English, our income should shoot back up. I hope. Let's try it.
I have achieved greater rank.
Perfect, so it's still not huge, but it's alright, it's what we wanted. Tostig has gained some stuff, that's all good. Skills available for Tostig again. Now he's a governor. Let's give him scribe. Research available. Okay, so it looks like... Was this the one that we were doing, or did we already do that? I can't remember. I think we might have already finished that one. I think what were we doing... Oh, that's... Okay, so the income's dropped there compared to the 2000s or something that it was before when we were at this part of the Haking. I think because this has finished, which increased the upkeep for all my spear infantry, but that means that I can now go for Master Spearman, which is what we wanted to do, I believe. Okay, and let's have a look. So I did notice, yeah, an army of Lachlan over here, so let's go, I guess, right out to meet them. I don't want to be in sort of range of the settlement there. Don't want them helping out. So let's keep them over here. Hopefully they'll land somewhere, and I don't know if they'll be able to attack me in the same turn. If they can, we should be okay there. Low public order in Stratclute. That's fine, we just took that place, I believe. And give ourselves a nice little boost to income there. Taking that silversmith. I'd rather not spend the money just yet though. Yeah, okay, so these guys are alright. They're not taking a settlement this turn, but that's fine. If we can get rid of that army, that's just as good. Let's take this one. Awesome. Alright, so the next for these guys is going to be to probably move on to this island here. Or one of them. Yeah, probably this one. Then that one. And then we land on Northern Ireland, I think. Although this army's just come from that direction, so maybe their armies are over there. We'll see. Okay, last thing to do is let's just move. Let's move them halfway for now. Do we see another army yet? Nope. Let's keep going then. Take this settlement to begin with. Maybe go for these three here first of all before we move up north and take these ones. Okay, that might be it for this turn as well. Let's just check in the south to make sure. We had an army down here, didn't we? Yep. Let's get them set up there. How many turns? So 3 more turns. Yeah, about 3 turns, and these guys should be fully replenished. Then maybe we goad these guys out to a fight somehow. Yeah, we'll figure something out. We have a lot of skirmishes. Didn't realise we had that many. Never mind. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Maybe we'll take some more units with these. I mean, we've got so much food now. Food's not going to be an issue. Income, a little bit of an issue. Well, I wouldn't say it's an issue, but it's just running a bit low, that's all. Yeah, so we're still looking at like 6 turns for a unit of spearmen. Let's take one of these guys because they're going to be done in 1 turn. They are a bit more expensive. Should take 2 of them. Drops our income by 402. Yeah, let's just do it. We've got the money. We're at war. We're going to be taking settlements. I think we're safe. We have also got a lot of buildings we can upgrade here. I think we've got one over here, which is, yeah, so we've got really good public order here. It's plus 11. So we can definitely afford to upgrade this building here, so I might do that now. Boost our income quite a bit. We'll take 8 turns though. But that's fine. Okay, let me just quickly double check all the armies. We've moved them. I'm pretty sure we moved these guys. No, we haven't moved these guys yet. But should we? That's the question with this particular army. You know what? I think we're safe to do it. I think we're safe to do it. We probably want to bring them up this way. Or this way. Okay. This could be a mistake. I hope it's not. We have the funds and the food to raise a small army if needs be. Somewhere in defence. Let's try and deal with these guys first of all. Hopefully they're the only army around. And there isn't any more. But that's it. Yeah, we'll end the turn there. Alright, so a few traits gained. Nothing negative, I don't think. He's got a lower chance of having kids. That's fine. Okay, a couple of things I noticed that happened. It all happened quite fast, so I'll try and find them all. First of all, the army that was over here ran right past me and plonked themselves there. I don't think they even made it to the settlement in order to like encircle it or anything like that, but there it is. An army of Strackloot popped up over here and took this settlement from Orkney. That presents me a bit of an opportunity in that I can now attack them. There's no garrison there, so it'll just be us against them. Their king is actually there. Okay, that's interesting. That will be an interesting battle to fight. One that we might do this turn. Well, we will do it this turn. I'm not going to leave them there. Let's just do everything we wanted to do with everyone else first of all. So take that settlement there. And what else does the death give us to think about? Oops, went too far. Yep, so that's another big 20 stack here. So this might be like 2 big battles that we end up fighting. Some fairly good units here. And quite well experienced as well, actually. We also have well experienced units and well armoured units, so yeah, I think that's 2 big battles there. That might take us up to the end of the episode, we will see. Again, just before doing that, let's get these guys out on the water. And yeah, we want to take this settlement first of all. Then I think we'll move on to this one here. Can take them both by the sea, which is perfect. Then maybe we come down to this one, because then we can get that one by the sea as well. We don't have to actually land anywhere. And then we can start replenishing, maybe recruiting while we're there to go on a bit of a rampage in Northern Ireland. Let's see though, because we might end up encountering some resistance while we do that. Okay, I think we fight this one first, and then we'll fight this one second, because their king is here. I'd rather leave that one to last. Our king's up here as well. So anyway, let's see. Let's get this fight underway. Don't tell me I can't fight them this turn. Alright, it's because of the bridge. Alright, so they might actually end up taking this settlement next turn. That's annoying. I absolutely should be able to fight these guys this turn. Never mind. Alright, well, I guess we're doing this one then. We'll go for the army as opposed to the settlement, although I think it's one and the same here. Balance of power more or less in our favour. So looking at what we've got, lots and lots of axemen. And some spears. Skirmish wise, they're going to beat us. And cavalry as well, maybe. They have good cav. High ranked cav as well, and 4 units of them. This might be a bit tough, but let's see. I'll fight this one on the battlefield, so I'll see you guys there. Alright, so right off the bat here, we've got dry weather. I think we'll start deployment there with that. Gosh, there's quite a big army there. I'm on the attack here. Balance of power, again, I'm sure that's slightly in their favour. Maybe it's my side again. Anyway, I'll set the troops up and be back with you shortly. Alright then guys, so in terms of the formation here, I've got a bunch of my axes in the middle and spearmen, 2 units of spearmen on each flank. I've then got a unit of spearmen on the flanks but at the rear of the army. That's just to counteract their cavalry. They outnumber me in the cavalry, so they're probably going to try and get them round the sides. That's what these spearmen are all here for. I don't have any spearmen protecting the back though, so I'm hoping that these guys will be able to run to the back if needs be. General at the back, I've got some, like a second line of infantry here, so my swords and axes. Skirmishers in the middle here. I might actually run my javelins out ahead of everyone else just to get some sneaky shots in. They'll probably get chewed up by their skirmishers though. We'll see. They've got longbowmen, so they're going to outrange me anyway. And that's about it. Cavalry on the left flank there, set up in a separate group, so I will probably bring them right out to the flank here, and or tie up their cavalry on the left flank. I don't know, we'll see. But with all that, I'm going to start the battle, and once we get closer to them, I'll be back with you. If they decide to come towards me and attack me, then again, I'll be back with you when they reach my shooting range. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright guys, so I've just got the game paused here. I'm just outside of their shooting range. I'm going to actually just send the men charging in now. So first of all, I'm going to group all these guys. Yeah, I'm going to start the battle. We'll get these guys charging, and I'm going to start skirmishing down straight away as well. So wish me luck on this one. I have a bad feeling about this, but let's see what happens. Second line of infantry as well can probably come in the back here. Let's move the cavalry up on this flank. Spearmen here. I'm going to keep moving over, just for a bit of protection, really. Because their cav here are kind of unopposed. Let's see anyway. I'm surprised they haven't started shooting at me yet. There we go. Now we're shooting. Let's actually move my javelins forward again as well. Alright then, so looks like the battle's about to start here. Stand still and shield wall, guys. There we go, everyone's charging in now. Let's keep these spearmen out here. So let's charge these ones into them. Let's try charge them into there actually if we can. Where did my cavalry go actually? That's a good question. Cavalry here.
The courage of the men in battle begins to fail, and they rout from the fight.
Someone's running. Who's running?
Attempt to break the enemy's forces.
Okay, let's get flanking maneuvers in here. Don't like that, how this is going actually. These Eastman horsemen might be skirmishers, might be why they're not fighting me, but let's see. Let's get the spearmen charging in there, and let's flank with these spearmen. We've got troops rallying. And some running away, they've rallied as well. Let's just get the charge straight back in. The cavalry aren't doing anything to me. Which I find a bit odd, but there you go, they're probably waiting for me to show my back, and then they're going to charge in. Spearmen over here. We're almost there. Yeah, I think these are skirmish cav, that's why. But we've caught these ones, so that's good. Got more troops running. Let's get these guys around. Actually put these guys into shield wall. Pop a rally there as well. Not forgotten about any units, have we? No, that's good. Just these guys to get into the fight. Okay, we managed it with these guys. Let's try charge those cavalry down now as well. I will pull my spearmen back now as well. See if we can actually charge this cavalry. Yeah, we caught them. Nice. Put them into shield wall, didn't we? Yep. So the skirmishers are all over my general at the moment. But that's kind of to be expected. They've got a unit out here at the back somewhere. I don't know how they managed that. My units are running. No, this isn't good. General's getting absolutely peppered. We need these. Where are these guys going? You know, I'm just going to let them chase. More spearmen coming in this way, and my cav over here. All right, they did finally catch up with them. Bloody hell! Chased them all the way off the map. Yeah, General's not having a good time. Gosh, we're not having a good time with this one at all. Okay, let's try and get these cavalry back now. really desperately need them, actually.
See, they flee before our might.
Okay, there's next lot of spearmen. We need to fight smart with them. Let's chase off some of the skirmishers for now. General's doing alright. I'd rather he wasn't out there on his own, but there you go. That's what I've got to work with. Let's charge these guys in the back here. General's holding his own. As soon as we get these guys going, I'm going to flank these guys in the back first of all, and then we'll go help out over here. Perfect. Let's send these guys over here. Actually, let's charge these ones in the back. Get these guys breaking as soon as we can. It's these skirmishers that are really messing me up here.
It's a rout. Our warriors flee the battle.
Okay, more of our guys running. Damn, from this right flank. Okay, let's send these guys in. And I would like it now if you guys would help out. Okay. Cav have made it. I want to get some flanking charges in with the cavalry here. We're only weak cav, but you know, let's do it anyway. Just want to cycle charge with them for now. Let's actually get my general charged in now. Their skirmishers seem to have run off and shooting at someone else, maybe. Actually, horsemen can chase off them. That's perfect. Got like a really good unit of spearmen over there who aren't doing anything. I think we might have pulled this one back just about. We've got another rally we can use. Here we do. Awesome. I'd like to kill their king in this one if possible. These guys are wavering. That's not good. They did just come back from
The men have been routed. They are
running
leaving
away,
the field.
so that's fine.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Okay, these skirmishers have been pretty much dealt with. I think the skirmishers are what ruined me at the beginning of this battle. Okay, they're all running. Let's charge these guys in back. I think we're pretty much there now. Cavalry are now free again. I'm gonna go help the other cav with those ones. Wouldn't normally like to keep my cav engaged like this for so long, but it's fine. Just gonna hit fast forward here. There we go, they're all running. So there. Let's bring these guys all around. Just press play again. Just so you can see. I want to try and surround their king now. Take him out of the game. I'm not even going to get my general involved if I don't have to. Let's pop another rally from my troops here. Charge their general in the back, or their king should I say. Basically got him surrounded, well they have got him surrounded now completely, so he is holding his own though. Just going to hit fast forward again here for this bit. Cavalry here as well. The other cav are over here. Not that they're going to help much. Let's get them charged in anyway. Now we can just kind of cycle charge with them, I think. Can't see any more of their units now. So I think that's all of them. It is just their general left. The enemy general is dead. Just spotted that. There we go, game over. Awesome. Right. that was a tough one, but we managed it. So I will see you guys back on the campaign map. But just look at all these dead troops. It's terrible. There's actually loads of them. Anyway, right, see you on the campaign map. Alright then, so we pretty much wiped out their army in that one. I didn't actually chase any of the men down afterwards either, but for whatever reason we've wiped out most of them. They've only got 2 units left. I think on this one I'm going to take the replenishment. It's 15%, that's going to be good for us.
Marching formation.
Yeah, so we managed to kill their king, which is good. Now, let's see if we can actually just take this settlement as well. Nice, that's going to give us extra replenishment. Awesome, that's really good. That actually helps out a lot. So we're going to sit these guys here for a couple of turns maybe. But yeah, that kind of pushes out the border, and it might be a bit easier to defend here than it was down here. But let's see what happens next turn, because we still need to fight this battle here as well. And we have King Guthfrid himself, who, with Guthfrid actually, I might not head north straight away. We can always send a smaller army to go and just take these settlements later on. Don't think there's no walled settlements there, so it's not too much of a concern. A small army can do it. Might be worth sending him south. So I think all their defensive forces are kind of in the south here anyway. I don't think they've got any up north. That is a hunch though, that's a complete gut feeling. Anyway, I'm waffling there. So we've got low public order in North Mercia, which we're aware of, as usual. Deathgivers have moved, popped the Swords of Wayland on the water, so that's good. Let's end the turn there. Oh, before we do actually, let's just check down in the south. So they're still replenishing, and it will take them a little while. So yeah, I'm going to let them fully replenish before I do anything. I'm not in a rush to get these settlements here. If they get taken by the Anglo-Saxons, that's fine. And also, just before I end the turn, it is worth pointing out, I noticed that, again, I'm not going to try and pronounce this faction's name. However, the Giant Slayers here, they took a couple of settlements off the Anglo-Saxons. And the Anglo-Saxons then responded by bringing all their armies over here. And they're probably going to get absolutely munched, but there was also down in the south here as well, yeah, so Senu here, or Senu, however you pronounce it, they've taken a few more settlements as well, so I think the Anglo-Saxons, while they're still really strong, don't get me wrong, they're being challenged a little bit, which is good. It's good for me, keeps them on their toes as well, keeps their attention away from me. So anyway, with that said, I'm going to end the turn there. Alright then, so it looks like the army of Lachlan, they have attacked me. Looks like a pretty even fight. Now their guys are really experienced. I think Lachlan have been fighting a lot of battles, taking a lot of territory. So level 5 general to our level 8. This is Adrid, so he's one of our oldest generals, one of our best ones. We've got very armoured, well armoured men. Yeah, I think we'll be okay with this. I don't really have any concerns. They do have a catapult actually. That could be a concern. They do have a little bit of cav as well. We have a bit of a stronger cav presence in this one. Maybe we could send them to take out the catapults at the beginning. But I think what I'm going to do is end the episode there, and we will start this battle at the beginning of the next episode. So if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching, as always. If you liked the video, make sure you leave a like. Got any tips or feedback for me, leave a comment. And if you want to be notified when there's another episode out, make sure you hit the subscribe button with the bell for notifications. So, I'll see you guys on the next one.